Welcome back to another FulCom coffee break. I know that it seems like at this point I am harping on students and student behavior, and I don't mean to do that. I just need to get a few things out up front so that parents understand where we're at with different situations with students. And this week I want to talk about bathrooms. So we have a policy at Fulton High School. It's in the student handbook that I know you've read since last week. But that policy is that in a 90-minute class, the teacher is not supposed to write a bathroom pass for the first 45 minutes. Students need to be in their seats learning for the first 45 minutes. And then they are not to write a bathroom pass for the last 10 to 15 minutes of class, because students need to be there as the class ends in case there is some kind of assessment or exit ticket or some other kind of thing that the teacher is using to gauge how much learning has happened in the class. The student needs to be there. So there's plenty of opportunity during the class for a student to go to the bathroom. I am encouraging all of my teachers to do one simple thing. It doesn't mean that everybody's going to do it, but I'm encouraging all of my teachers to do one simple thing. Tell the student that they can have a bathroom pass during that allotted time that they're given, but they have to leave their phone in the room. So I want parents to know that. I am expecting students to leave their phone in the room. If a student has a skinny class that's only 45 minutes long, they don't get a bathroom pass unless it's an emergency. They have a time between A and B skinnies they can run by the restroom. What we find happens is that students hang out and talk in the hallway until the bell is about to ring. We do ring a 1-minute bell that says you have 1 minute to get to class. And students have hung out in the hallway talking. And when that 1-minute bell rings, they go rushing off to class, they throw their backpack down, and they tell their teacher, I have to go to the bathroom. No, you had all kinds of time to go to the bathroom. Now, I do understand that there are medical circumstances where we will make exceptions. And what we will need is some kind of information from the parent that we can put into Aspen, a written doctor's excuse or some other kind of thing that says, you know, my son or daughter has this condition, and they will need to be able to go to the bathroom whenever they ask. We make exceptions. Every rule has an exception. And we're not going to put your child at risk just because we have a rule. But here's several things that we're trying to accomplish here just so that parents know. First of all, we're trying to accomplish the fact that we want students in the classroom as much as possible and as much of the class as possible, because every time they step out of the room, their learning stops. Even if I call them to the office because I need to talk to them, their learning has stopped. And we want to minimize that as much as possible. The other thing is that we find a number of students who take the opportunity to text a friend and tell them to meet them, and one of them's on the second floor, one of them's on the fourth floor, and they meet in the bathroom. Now we've tried to mitigate this by every floor has its own colored pass. And so I think on the second floor, I think we decided on gold. So if a student is holding a gold-colored bathroom pass for paper, we know that student is supposed to be in a bathroom on the second floor. So if we find that student on the third floor, that's a discipline referral for being out of their assigned area. So we want them to leave their phones in the classroom, because social media and cell phones, we'll talk about cell phones on another week, but social media and cell phones are one of the biggest causes of discipline problems anywhere. Kids start posting stuff, they just post to Snapchat, to TikTok, to Facebook, to Twitter, to WhatsApp, to wherever, and they're dissing another student, and then a friend of that student sees it and shares it with that student, even if they're blocked, And then suddenly we've got kids wanting to go to the bathroom to fight. I don't need that in my life, okay? We have kids who go to the bathroom because they're going to vape. And I don't need that in my life either. And then we've got kids going to the bathroom just because they don't like that teacher, or they're bored, or they don't think that subject's important, and we need to keep them in the classroom. So we have bathroom passes set up. First 45 minutes of class, no bathroom passes. Last 10 to 15 minutes of class, no bathroom passes. 45-minute skinny classes, no bathroom passes. If they are at lunch for 30 minutes, they have a 30-minute bathroom pass. There is a bathroom right outside the hallway. There is no reason to be late when class is over. So students, keep in mind that we are cracking down on bathroom passes, and the absolute biggest number one reason is your safety. We don't want a lot of kids roaming, or let's say this, we don't want a lot of people roaming the hallways at any given time during class. If we have a fire drill or we have a real fire, you're not where you need to be safe with your classroom. If we have some type of lockdown drill, or we have a real lockdown for some reason, thank God, knock on wood, we've not had one. I pray to God we never do. But you are at risk, your safety is at risk because you are not in your classroom. If we need to find you because your parent wants to take you home and you're spending the next 30 minutes hiding in a bathroom, we don't know where you are. So safety. Safety is our absolute number one reason. Parents, I hope that you will help us with this. Talk to your kids about abusing and using bathroom passes. We know in a 7-hour time frame, people have to go to the bathroom. Hands down. Teachers have to go too, okay? So we want them to be in the classroom as much as possible. Maybe next week we'll talk about something fun. Until then, enjoy a cup of coffee, cup of tea, whatever you're drinking today, and we'll talk to you next time.